Hello everyone and welcome to another high elo game of Age of Empires. Today we're back on Cenotes. Thank you Mauricio to watch a game between Vivi playing as the red Sicilians and Villese playing as the Khmer or Khmer in blue. Now all the players heard their herdables explore their immediate surroundings and try to go up to feudal as fast as possible. Let's take a look at the civ matchup we'll be watching today. The Sicilians are a civ whose strength in my opinion derives from their static D. To start with, they do start the game with 100 extra stone. Take a look at the top left of your screen, which is amazing for them because they do build town centers twice as fast as normal and castles 50% faster than normal. Now, also, starting in Feudal Age, they do have access to a unique structure, the donjon, basically a mini castle that gains HP and armor as the game progresses, and starting in Castle Age does shoot multiple arrows even when ungarrisoned. Now, donjons like the Bulgarian kreposts, they're cousins from what would it be? It wouldn't be a cousin from another mother. Let's call it a brother from another mother. The Bulgarian krepos, just like those, they can be used to train the unique unit of their civ, although in this case, we are talking about the sergeant. This is a medium infantry unit with great base armor whose HP actually increases in Castle Age and is only one of the only two unique units in the game that can be trained in Feudal. By the way, you can use those same sergeants to actually build and repair donjons as well. Now, unlike its brother from another mother, the Krepos, the donjon can also be used to train spearman line units, and it actually counts as a prerequisite if you want to build stables and archery ranges, so you no longer need to actually build a barracks for the Sicilians. But by far, in my opinion, the coolest feature of their civilization is their ability to call a first crusade, where each one of these structures, town centers up to 5, spawns 5 sergeants. So a total of 25 sergeants just appear and are ready to do battle. Now, like all infantry units, the sergeant is actually susceptible to archer fire. So to help protect it on the field of battle, their knights and cavaliers can actually be upgraded to get extra armor. All Sicilian infantry, cavalry, and archer units do take 33% less bonus damage, and all of their units can be upgraded to be more resistant to conversion. Look at this, a double pull here. We've got a boar and a deer, a pull and a push. But looks like the deer, oh no, will he lose control of the deer? No, he does not. Vivi here, playing with fire. Now, to help feed the big, hungry Sicilian population, they do have the best farms in the game. When a farm upgrade is researched, it more than doubles the amount of food added to a farm, meaning a fully upgraded Sicilian farm comes with over 1,000 food in Imperial Age. Now, opposing, we've got Villese as the Khmer in blue. Man, a civilization that loves to focus on some of the heaviest hitting units in the game. Their scorpions have extra range, can be upgraded to shoot a second bolt. Their battle elephants move faster and can be upgraded to hit even harder with a broad +3 attack. And their unique unit is quite possibly one of the most annoying and hard units to deal with head on in the entire game. I am, of course, talking about the ballista elephant, which, as it sounds, is an elephant unit with a big old ballista mounted on its back that, by the way, can also be upgraded to shoot a second bolt. Now, in order to take advantage of these bonuses, the upgrades very powerful units. Oh, what an unfortunate spawning of a forest here blocking this deer. The Khmer have to get their butts up to Castle and Imperial ASAP, with a lot of food in the bank. So to help them do this, what do we got? The Khmer do not need structures to go up to the next stage, meaning as long as you've got the food, the wood, the food, the gold, you can go up to Feudal, Castle, and Imperial. You do not need any structures whatsoever. The second all buildings from your age are available the second you hit that age. There is no such thing as a prerequisite for this civilization, meaning to build a stables, you do not need to build a barracks first. And lastly, their farmers don't need to bring any food to the mill, because as long as they're tilling the farm, working on the farm, the food gets added automatically to the coffers of the Khmer. Hopefully we'll get to see some farms. I'm like 99.99% sure we will, and I will show you that cool feature when we do. Now, to make their villagers harder to raid, the Khmer can actually garrison them inside houses, and once the danger passes, ungarrison them so that they can get back to work. So this is the second I saw these two civs, which, by the way, both players are now heading up to Feudal. Our Sicilian about 30 or so seconds, 25 seconds behind his opponent, although with one extra villager. As I was saying, the second I saw these two civs, I knew I had to cast this game. Hopefully, we're in for quite a good game. I mean, Vivi is a very aggressive player. Villese, a fantastic player who's... oh no, getting the turkeys there for a second. But if you think about it, these are two civs that come with very tanky units. The Sicilians with the Hauberk upgrade, adding extra armor, melee, and pierce. On top of that, their unit, basically their entire military, except for siege, takes less bonus damage. So imagine pikemen not being that effective against cavalry units. Opposing that, we've got a civ that focuses on some of the heaviest units, with quicker moving elephants, ballista elephants, scorpions. On top of that, these are two civs with farming bonuses. One has super duper luscious farms, and one can literally build a farm anywhere. Can build it here in the corner of the map on its own, can send out villagers to do damage all the way across the map, and then not have to worry about that villager. Build a tower here, put the villager here, build a farm. As long as the villager's working on that farm, there is nothing that you need to build next to it to get that food income. It will automatically go up. And let's see. Okay, let's take a look. Take a look at the top right of your screen. 44, 45, 59, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. You see how it's quickly going up unit by unit by unit. I still don't know what to call units in this game. Is it ounces of gold? Is it quarts of stone? No, it wouldn't be quarts of stone. I think quartz is for liquids. Oops. Whoopsie. What do you call the units? I'm very curious. Yet another thing, yet another rabbit hole to go down with Age of Empires to discover. Trying to keep these units around is the scout so that the spearmen can catch up, but Villese adding another scout, not falling for it, although does actually end up losing it to the opposing scouts, playing a little bit too many games, is our blue Khmer, who now has to get the hell out of dodge. Vivi with the first kill of the game. Oh no. Looks like one more kill apiece, and the chase continues. These poor spearmen. It's like the little brother from A Christmas Story running to catch up to his bigger brother, his older brother. Wait for me, he yells. And we'll see who here is the main character, who here is the bully pummeling the main character with snowballs until the bully snaps. In any event, I would say spoiler alerts, but that movie's like 50 years old. Oh, look at this. So much dodging and moving around here. 28 villagers, rather 29 apiece. Army supply, you're looking at it. 4-3, this is it. And now Villese deeks enough, heads over to his opponent's base, but got a little bit too close to his base, meaning Vivi is already here. Let's take a look at those bases, by the way. Primary gold for Villese, very forward, but has built an archery range, a house, rather, a house and a stable. Primary stone secure in the back. A few good forests. A very lush map. A very pretty map. Cenotes is primary gold for our Sicilian in the back. Where's his stone? That's always something you want to ask for the Sicilians. Oh, no, the stone. Both piles are outside of the settlement that he built. And now Vivi returning with his unit saying, hey, I see that you're here. Stick around a little bit longer. I've got a little surprise for you in the form of 2 spearmen, and we are still looking at basically the entire army supply, except there's 2 archers somewhere on the map. Probably still garrisoned inside that archery range. Oh, blue. Oh, came so close to dying. By the way, let's take a look at this map, because the more games are played on this versus Arabia, the more I actually really like this map. I mean, there's lots of vegetation, hills, things, but I love the inclusion of random ponds because it adds a little bit of food, but it also adds choke points, right? This is a choke point now. And even though these shoals are technically, you know, it's like a different graphic, but basically think about it like grass. Your units can move on it, all types of units, naval and land. So a pretty cool map. What the hell is this? Oh no, Vivi Has he explored this far already? No, he has not. So he doesn't know that there's a relic here, but I guess you have to build a dock to get that relic. That's so sour. Does lose another scout, does Villese, but his archers are here, meaning that the spearmen's days are numbered as well, and the archers get the scout as well. So one last spearman left alive. He is heading up to castle, but man, a minute 20 seconds behind his opponent. Let's take a look at what they've built while Villese tries to put on some pressure here. So we have the stables, the blacksmith in the back for our red Sicilian, 2 archery ranges, a stables, and a blacksmith in the back for our Khmer. So remember, they don't need to build all these structures to go up to the next age. But if you want to upgrade your units, if you want to build more units, obviously you need these structures pretty damn much. Bloodlines, okay. Our Sicilian's going to go some kind of cavalry. 9 villagers on gold, 10, 13 on food. Crossbow bodkin immediately going down for our Khmer. So these are going to be very annoying crossbows to deal with +2 attack, +2 range. These villagers might want to be careful. But basic. Oh, did I miss? I think I missed the second stable here, unless he just built it while I wasn't looking. Oh man, more crossbows heading across, although 3 of them kind of just hang out, enjoying a bit of the good life there, while their comrades take up arms against the Sicilian settlement. This is bad news bears for Vivi. Take a look at military count, 13 to 1. He just needs to bide his time. He needs more wood. Okay, he's got enough food for a few nights out of these 2 stables, but a few nights against 8 crossbows, I don't think that's going to do the trick unless the crossbows get whittled down a little bit. Does lose 1, 7 of them. Oh, we've seen players do this before. They are just anxious to get the hell out of there. And these guys are just still hanging out. Oh my goodness. This is like, reminds me of the fable of the rabbit and the tortoise, the hare and the tortoise. This is the hare just kind of hanging out, not realizing he's going to be late to the party. Villese, realizing that his opponent is in Castle Age, immediately gets the hell out of Dodge because of this. I don't think he actually saw it. Oh no, he did. Okay. I was going to say I don't think he saw it, but probably suspects it's coming. And now he'll see a scorpion. Scorpion misses. This is not a Roman scorpion with ballistics. And so you can immediately tell the difference. A house coming under attack. Army supply 20 to 7, 5, 6 knights. 6 knights against this will do a pretty good job. But he's got a knight of his own. A monk should be coming out soon. I still can't get over how hilarious this is. It's a relic in the middle of nowhere on a few lily ponds. He's going to have to build a dock if he wants to get there. How much wood is he going to have to invest to get that relic? A dock, a transport ship. At the same time here, the spearman, the spearman gets taken out by a jaguar. Oh, not something we see every day, but happy I caught that. If I could, I would pet this jaguar. Go, good jaguar, good jaguar. You have, you justified all of my focus and attention on the wildlife of this game by getting that one last spearman that Vivi had from Feudal Age. Okay, so he's created a gap here. But remember, this is kind of like a rolling the dice. This is not a clear-cut, easy play here for Villese, because he can get very much caught here, especially in a choke point, and especially with a mangonel. He hasn't seen it yet. And now he's running away. He's not going to see it. The mangonel just hanging out here. Is he building a second? No, he is not. He's got no wood. Okay, so Villese pivots, hangs out a little bit. Jaguar's being very aggressive, but look at this. 6 Sicilian knights upgrades, +1 to armor. Again, this should, I was going to say defense, but no, armor. Well-placed town center here in the back, but I think our Sicilian needs to start getting stone. Unless he's just planning to go a monk play. Oh my god, he's not moving them. Oh, that's so gross. Pancaked by this guy. 10 kills? That was very impressive by Vivi. A sour loss there by Villese, whose army supply gets knocked down. Now he's only ahead double the army supply, whereas before he was, what, triple or more? Knights are now here. What is Villese going to do? He's returning home with his knights. That leaves the crossbows very exposed. And look at their HP. They're at half HP, literally. But a third town center already up. Just as I finish that sentence. And so our Sicilian, who has a bonus in construction of town centers, has now fallen behind in town center count. Upgrades are identical, +1/+1 versus +1/+1, but look at this. Our Khmer, no husbandry for you, means your knights are slower, which means his knights can catch up, but Vivi doesn't notice or Vivi doesn't care. Look how slow they are when they don't have husbandry, man. It is noticeable. It is really noticeable. Okay, a little bit of an unnecessary fire there. Now he gets husbandry. I think he realized once he was chasing these knights. Hey, why the hell are your units moving so much faster than mine? I thought I was the hare in this fable. No, you were not there for a second. 10 villagers on stone. Where are they? Here they are. Protected by a gaggle of knights, a monk, and a mangonel. He's got 370 stone. Let's see what he decides to do with it. I always love to see sergeants. It's not a perfect unit, but with for some reason I get a kick out of units that have very high base armor. I'm talking boyars, I'm talking obviously Teutonic knights, but sergeants, elite, 4 base melee, 4 base pierce, I just love it. Don't ask me why, just a preference. Just like I like Mayan eagles over Aztec and Incan eagles. Don't ask me why. Oh, he's gonna discover that shitty line of sight of the knights. Oh no, the crossbows. Oh, traumatized from their previous volley, they turn tail and run. But he's gonna pick off a good number of them if he's not careful. 1 monk, enough to shoo away 12 knights. Sanctity, now costing 55 extra gold, will make these monks move 15% faster. Fervor will give them more HP. Or did I, Oh my god. Did I flip those? Yeah, I flipped those, didn't I? I knew the second I clicked and I saw 0.7 instead of 0.8 that I flipped those. In any event, big battle here. Crossbows are dead. One last remaining survivor. Night on night action. And look at this. An attempt to build a castle has been repaired while I was chastising myself over flipping those 2 upgrades. Man, do I have, what's the expression? Egg on my face? Cake on my face? Egg? I think it's egg. In any event, look at that. Our Khmer, with lower army supply now, has repelled our Sicilian incursion. And another town center going up for him. I mean, I would have loved maybe a castle instead. He'd have 616 stone, but our Sicilian, undeterred, is back, sending 2 knights to see exactly what he's going to face. Sees that he's facing just a couple of knights, is now moving forward. He's got a monk again, now moving at 0.8. The second I saw that 0.7, my brain just said, hey, what the hell are you talking about? Crossbow count back up to 3. Only 2 of them are here. Monks converting, monks healing, knights dying, fighting, villagers are back, but the castle has been canceled. He needs 30 more stone. 3 monks for our Khmer. He's building a market. Doesn't see. Yeah, he sees the castle. There is a villager building it. Why is he building a market right here? Vivi saying, hey, give me just a quick second. I need 29 more stone, literally. Just give me a second. Let me build something in the meantime. I've got so much wood, and I'm building units that don't cost wood at all. Maybe he's gonna sell the wood for stone. Just sell the wood, take 100 stone. Build your castle, but our Khmer plopping down a castle of his own. Please, ballista elephants. What are you? There's the crossbow. Battering ram moving forward. Castle is here. Is this technically within the minimum range of the castle so that he can't attack it? Do you guys see castle arrow fire anywhere here? In any event, incursion attempt number 2. Vivi pivoting north, going after that rich Khmer farmland. Is trying to bust his way in here. House should fall, but stone wall right behind it. And look at this preemptive wall off. Doesn't save the one villager making her way there. But now there's how many? 7 villagers building this castle. Remember, not half, 50% faster. Knights pivot north, trying to draw the knights of his opponent away. And so far, a decent attempt here, but loses a knight, gets a monk for it. So not the end of the world in terms of trades. Are you going to finish your houses? Castle is up. Not the greatest location, dislodges him from some gold. Oh my god, the villager's attacking the knight. Oh my god, look at this guy. The balls on this guy. Oh, oh my goodness. Citizen soldier extraordinaire. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Not something we see every day. The knights retreat. The civilian says, hold my beer. Runs into crossbow fire. Knights surround him and dies. I mean, what do you tell that villager's spouse? He died attacking a knight. He died for the glory of the Sicilian Empire. Counter castle number 2 going up. Our Khmer is housed. His supply is 28 higher. He's got 30 more villagers than our Sicilian, who is now taking the gold underneath the town center. Vivi here being incredibly aggressive. 28 army supply to 24. But check this out. Imperial in a minute. Vivi's resources nowhere close. 750 more wood. 250, 200. Oh, he's getting a lot more gold. These guys are dropping something off. Somewhere behind here is a... There it is, the mining camp. We can't even see it. We know it's there, but you can't see it. And let's see, I love the monks healing up these knights. Their HP almost back to 100%. What about you guys? Almost back. Almost also back to 100%. Oh no, I'm fearing here for our Sicilian. Where's the trebs? There's the treb being built. Let's see if it spawns to the left or spawns to the right. But the knights are in the base. Remember, these guys take 33% less bonus damage, so this pikeman... With its, what is it, 22? Plus 22 against cavalry becomes what, plus 15? So 7 less damage per poke. But halberdiers are on their way. 22 will become 32. Which I guess means the, Oh, look at this, deletes his own mining camp to make the knights have a bigger room, bigger area of attack. Treb spawns to the right. Knights engaging into each other. Vivi is in trouble. He's got so much gold. He's got no food. Those juicy Sicilian farms need to get their butts up and running. Oh no, the halberdiers. Less bonus damage is one thing, but now you're leaving monks behind enemy lines. More and more knights. We've got our first sergeant spawning here. Look at that base armor, baby. Okay, it looks like a better trade here for blue. Army supplies nigh identical when you ignore the crossbow and the trebs and the ram. But how do you fight halberdiers with knights, even with the less bonus damage that you take, which again, I think is 32. Yes, it is. That becomes what, 20, 21? That's still plus 21 against the unit that has 100 HP, and one of them's at 2 HP. So I don't even know what to call this army supply. At least he's got the high ground. The villagers are moving forward. Where the hell are the villagers going? Another castle here because this one just fell. Incursion number 2 has failed, and now a third counter castle being built by our Khmer. He does not want any gaps in his defense. And a fantastic battle there for red. The castle, the monks, the sergeants all helping out. But now they've got to run away. Now they've got to run away. Your HP is shit. Half HP, the monks. The Sicilian sergeant trying to tank with that great pierce armor. Did he save any monks? Only 2. 3. Where's the third? There you are. Castle versus castle. One player has 3 trebs. One has, I guess, the high ground. If you want to, if you want to stay positive about it, he needs just 200 more food, 150 more food, 100 more food. Just get their battering ram starting to take out these structures. And blue has discovered this little expansion mining camp here. Red needs resources. He's got 26 on gold. Is that too much gold? I mean, can you ever have too much gold in Age of Empires? Where are you going with your pet jaguar? Okay, so they're good at attacking spearmen, not so good at attacking villagers who clump up against them, or team up against them, rather. Oh no, the Khmer light cap spam has begun. Because these guys don't need to drop off food in farms, they can build light cav and hussars so damn quickly. But the knights are here. They are raiding. Another jaguar dies, but another mining camp established. He hasn't even explored. He doesn't know that there's gold here, blue. So this could be fantastic here for Vivi. Halberdiers attacking monks, knights, and light cav. Army supply 3 times, 4 times bigger, approximately, for our Khmer, but a lot of that is in light cav. I'm glad he's getting blast furnace. A minute away from Imperial is our Sicilian. Blast furnace takes such a freaking long time to research. You need to get it ASAP. Vivi is doing a good job raiding. The problem is his opponent has 120 villagers left, and his raiding units are all melee, meaning they have to actually engage into these units, and therefore are very exposed to the halberdiers. If these were cav archers, for example, they'd be a little bit safer, I think, a little bit more maneuverable. But these knights, First Crusade, I love it. I love it. I knew I wanted to cast this game the second I saw this matchup. The only thing missing is ballista elephants. Okay, 8 seconds. Let's watch this town center. I know there's action going on everywhere else. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There they are. There they are. 25 of them. I shouldn't say 25. 20 of them, because he only has 4 town centers. So a desperation move here by our Sicilians. Not exactly a Flemish revolution, but very similar. Why are the knights engaging into the halbs? You have sergeants. Let them take the brunt. Castle nullifies the gold. 9 villagers on gold. It was 26 a second ago. Gone. Ghost town. Okay, at least he's getting the trebs. At least he's getting the trebs. Get the trebs. Oh no, oh no. There they are. Ballista elephants are on the field. Get the treb, get the treb. Okay, if he can get these 3 trebs, he might have a chance. No! Oh my god. The spam is real, though. He stopped. Oh my. Look at that, 104, 104. Oh me, oh my. Wow. I mean, I called Mr. Yo the king of holds, but Villese here. Not too shabby at all. Let's take a look at what the hell is going on here. We've got light cav raiding the north of our Sicilian settlement. We got light cav raiding the south. Oh my god, a trail of blood and destruction. A castle has nullified this town center, which is on its last legs with 159 HP. This is 2,800 gold. Our Sicilian isn't getting. How much did he manage to mine here? Only 270, 260, let's call it. When did Blue discover this? It was so hidden, so perfectly. Does he have any gold left? Yes, he does. A little bit here. 184 gold. So altogether, 690 gold. Unless there's something I am missing. Stone pile depleted here. Stone pile. Oh, he's got enough stone. What does he have? 484. 1182. Yeah, that's enough for 2 more castles. but 2 more castles that'll get gunned down. I'm glad he at least got the trebs here, but man, incursion number 1 repelled. Incursion number, where was it? 2 repelled. Incursion number 3 repelled. This is like, the land is literally scarred with the castles and building placements of our Sicilian market gone. And you, what are you doing so late in the game? Oh man, look at that. Look at that unit on the high ground here. King of the Mustafa ballista elephant here. How many are out? 6. Where are they? Oh man, 0 kills. Would have loved to see this unit in action, although not really necessary. Nullified to the south, attacked in the center, raided. And now, will he get... He'll get the... Oh, this is so close. You know what? I think he will get the treb. Because by the time these halberdiers kill this knight and then move on to this one, even if this middle knight doesn't attack the treb, this one will, I think, get 2 attacks off. And the treb has 18 HP against 12 minus 1, 11. Yeah, it'll die. But then what do you do as a follow-up? Your gold is gone. He's got 122 villagers. That's not bad at all. But they're exposed. How many were doing nothing right before he died? 20. 20 of them were doing nothing. And he was researching the Cavalier upgrade for 10 knights. Wow. What an absolutely epic hold here by our Khmer. Vivi threw everything he could at him, tried to build castles, maybe donjons? But now finally the sergeants are engaged into a battle here. Let's see how they were faring, because, I mean, technically they should be doing quite well against halberdiers, right? Actually, let's just take a look at this battle. 7 against 5. HP is similar. But the halb only... That's not the halb. Halb 0 base melee armor. These sergeants are going to wreck these guys. Okay, right before reinforcements come, the battle is evening out a little bit. These 5 sergeants, only 1 has died. Okay, now they're starting to die. Okay, so numbers beats out quantity, beats out quality. Let's take a look at the stats. Oh, man. Something told me to cast this game. I'm glad I did. Peak APM here a little while ago for Villese for our Sicilian very early in the game. I can't see the economies being similar at all here. Our Villese was ahead by like, 30 villagers at one point? Yeah, look at this. 17,000 resources. Double the wood. 8,000 more food. Goldie's down, but an extra castle's worth. This is not good for the Sicilian. I was asking in the beginning, let's call it the end of the beginning of the game. When was it? Like the 10-minute mark? Why isn't he getting more stone? Or 20-minute mark? But this is really the problem here. To be down 3,000 gold. And I absolutely love that we got to see the first crusade. He's got 12 sergeants left. They're not the quickest unit, 0.9. They move basically just a little bit quicker than a monk. Kill count, 226 for our Sicilian, 170 for our Khmer. Villager count, basically the same, not really the difference maker here. All the raiding that red did over here was countered by all the raiding that blue has done in these 2 locations. What's the kill count of these guys? 7 kills on 2 light cab. Oh, this must be in the 10 as well. No, 7 for 5. Interesting. I thought for sure this would be more. Maybe the castle got a lot more. Yeah, the castle got 3. Wow. What a super fun game. Vivi throwing static defensive structures at the Khmer. The Khmer standing strong with 4 castles, 5 castles. Forgot about this one of his own. And Vivi loses control of the gold. Vivi loses control of the stone. This is a lot of wealth that will not be transferred into the Sicilian coffers. And he lost control of this. Like I said, where once existed... Oh no, look at this. The Jaguar and a villager butt cheek are lying side by side. Where once existed a very active mining town, now is a shanty town. This is like, what's that? It's Deadwood in South Dakota. Or any various cities across California that used to be part of the gold rush. And it is Villese who takes the W in a very good game, very fun game, but GG to both players. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips and make sure to subscribe and enable notifications so that you're notified of my latest uploads.